Whew. You know who it is. It's me, your boy, D. Crenny, here reviewing one of my favorite artists for a while. I love his music. This is Wale's 6th studio album. Wow, that's crazy. This album debuted number 7 on the billboards with 38,000 album equivalent units. I have many different theories to why this album just didn't perform well. I guess it really didn't matter as long as he made dope music, because Wale's projects are kind of all over the place in terms of sales, I guess you can say. But you do expect it to do a little bit better, especially with them having a single that I'm pretty sure is, at least I know it's playing where I am, and I'm sure it's playing in most major cities. I always have high expectations for Wale's joints. So Attention Deficit, 2009, I thought that was arguably a classic. Ambition, you can argue, maybe not a classic, but a really good album. The Gifted, solid, if not a good album. The album About Nothing, solid, if not a good album. Shine, And then he had some EPs, some very solid EPs, and I want to say some mixtapes, but I'll have to confirm that. They could have been EPs or mixtapes. Either way, he's had a solid music. So for him to come on this album, I was expecting more of the same. And to be fair, there is solid music on here, but it's kind of just, he just kind of changed the lane. I call it hip hop love songs, hip hop R&B. It's like love songs and like a wrapped up in rap music, and it's just a heavy dose of that. And I don't know if that's a winning combination. I mean, I think you can go half and half, maybe do a double disc, make it a concept, so then, you know, your ladies can listen to that side, the guys can listen to this side. You know, still give us 13 tracks, and it's 2 bonus tracks, but so you can give us the 15 tracks, split it in half. You know, 7 and 7 us, or 8 and 8, or 6 and 6, doesn't matter. He stayed in that lane, so he followed the single, which is On Chill, which I'll get into later. He followed that trend throughout the album. So this isn't too much for me, but I listened to it a few times, and I just wasn't, actually I listened to it a number of times. I just wasn't thrilled with reviewing this album. That's actually why it took so long to review it, because I really wanted to listen and really want to go through it and dissect it. You know, once again, with Wale being a favorite of mine, I'm like, man, I want to do a good review of this. With that, let's get into it track by track. Track number 1 is Sue Me. Sue Me comes out good, so I enjoy Sue Me. It's a really good intro. He telling everybody he's rooting for black people. He shouts out a couple ladies. I like the song. I like the intro. Number 2 is Love and Loyalty featuring Manny Wells. I'm feeling the sound on here, but I don't like the song. They just don't mesh. Like the song as a whole doesn't come together and make a good song to me. But I do like how it sounds. And the chorus, Manny Wells on there is pretty cool. He's okay. But maybe he throws off the sound. I'm not sure. Like, once again, it's just, I get so kind of confused with this, because like I said, I was expecting something different, and I'm hearing this and I'm like, just not feeling the song. Number 3 is Cliche featuring Ari Lennox and Boogie. Ari is brilliant on the chorus on here. She does a great job on this chorus. It's great production. Wale turns it up a notch, I guess you can say. He does his thing on here as far as the bars and rapping. Boogie is good too. Boogie can rap. So, you know, you got 3 solid artists on the track with great production. You get a really good song. Number 4 is Expectations featuring 6 Lack. Another chorus I really think is dope. One of those traditional soulful Wale beats. The raps are on point, and Wale, back-to-back tracks, he's in his bag. Like, he's really doing this thing that I was expecting. But you kind of get that R&B hip hop that I was talking about, love song hip hop that I was talking about. 5 Black Girl Magic BGM is what The track is actually called Standing for Black Girl Magic. It's a nice feel-good song telling the audience, his fans, that he's looking for that black girl magic. That's what he wants in his woman. Most black men want that, or most men that want black women want black girl magic. Black girl magic is a thing. But I don't like the song. I think it's kind of whack. It's a feel-good song, but it's whack. I don't like it. Number 6 is Love, ... Her Fault in parentheses. It's featuring Bryson Tiller. It's a perfect song for Tiller. I have said this in a number of my reviews that I feel like artists are doing a great job playing to their features abilities. Wale does that on here. Beat is definitely slick, and I know for a fact at this point in the album, I knew that this was the trend of the album. We're talking about Love album. 7 on Chill. One of my favorite songs out right now. So that already tells you how I feel about it on this album. Thought it was a smash from the first time it came on. From the first time I heard it, they did it's a good video. They did a good job on the video. Jeremiah is excellent. I mean, he's excellent on this chorus. Just won't go all over On Chill. On Chill's a smash. Number 8 is Routine. So we're 8 songs in, and you finally get MMG-ish sound. I'm almost sure Wale's not on MMG anymore, but this sound has this rap sound, I guess you say. Maybe not MMG sound, a rap sound finally comes along. Meek starts it off. You hear Meek. The beat is crazy, stupid. Chorus is hard. Wale comes out hard. Then Meek spits. And then Ross is on the money. I mean, it's like everything you need in a song. I mean, just imagine even 4 tracks similar to this, and you're like, you got something. But that's Routine. It's with Meek and Ross. Number 9 is Love Me Nina / Semi-Automatic. The song splits like the 2:22 mark to semi-automatic. So Love Me Nina is like Wale and his poetry bars. I like that, and I like that half of the song. Then Semi-Automatic comes in. It's a smooth beat. Rhymes on point. And I think he's talking about himself, or his perception of himself, or people's perception of himself, or a mixture of both. But these two together, that spoken word Wale, poetry Wale, which I think falls in almost all of his music, is on point on here. Number 10 is Break My Heart, My Fault in parentheses, featuring Lil Durk, Back to the Love songs. And this chorus just annoys me every single time I hear it. I don't like either of their rhymes either, for the most part. Wale's last verse is cool. It's a solid verse. He raps pretty well. But that chorus, Anyway, 11 is Debbie. I don't like these songs. He does it a few times on here, but I didn't want to speak about it too many times, so I kind of waited to mark in my notes a track near the end. When he does this weird singing, harmonizing on the chorus, there's a few artists that do it, and I'll touch on them if I review one of their albums that they do it, but I just don't like it. He's not a singer. Just get somebody on the hook that can sing it. I understand though, it's Wale, 6 albums in, I'm making what I want to make. I understand that. He does that a couple times on here, but this one really gets me on this one. That sound just feels awkward and forced. The song though is okay. It's okay. That's 11 Debbie. Number 12, 50 in the Safe, featuring Pink Sweats. I do like this song. Mainly it's the production of the song, and Wale kind of does well on the beat. Number 13 is Set You Free, featuring Kelly Price. I don't have anything marked for this song. I just thought it was okay. And technically it's the outro because the next two songs are bonus tracks, and this is definitely not an outro. But giving it being a love hip hop album, Set You Free, the idea of the song based on the album, but it's an okay song. I just don't see it as an intro in any way, shape, or form. So for the two bonus tracks is Black Bonnie. I think it's whack. It's got Jacquez on it. Number 15 is Pole Dancer with Megan. It's an older track. I always thought the beat was really, really good. Crazy good beat. It's a pop song. Clearly doesn't fit on here in terms of the album concept. It would have if it would have been traditional Wale. But I always thought the song was kind of whack. It was early Megan. I don't even think she's that good on it. But it is good for a bonus track just because it was what we knew was going to be Wale's hit, I guess you could say, for his album. So it was good to throw it on here, shall I say. Wale's sixth studio album, wow, that's crazy. I had extremely high expectations. I can't lie. It's definitely not a project for me. The sound overall, the production, there's a Hit Boy on here. VA is like the feature producer on here. Everybody does it. For the most part, the production is solid. But the love hip hop songs I just can't get with. Not throughout the whole album. I'm not sure how many people do. I'm not sure what the unanimous consensus of this is. To me, it doesn't really matter. I'm bumping it in my car or at the gym, which what I was hoping to add this to, workout stuff. Was just anticipating some good workout music. I mean, I got one song out of it. I'll always listen to Wale's music. Wale can make 20 albums and the next 14 could be all trash. I'm going to listen because he's got that rapport with me. He's a solid rapper, solid artist. I think he's good. And he'll make more music and he'll make great music. I've listened to every album. I still go back to all his albums. So this one, I won't. There's always albums that just kind of get thrown out. But hopefully it worked for him. It did it for him. He got it out of his system, or if this is what he wants to continue to do, hope he enjoys it. With that being said, D-Crenny on a review. Sub up. Hit that like button. Peace.